Hello,
Right,
sir.
Deborah.
Previous videos have not yet been uploaded
Yes, so the previous
to the
video,
YouTube channel.
okay, previous
Yes,
video,
please.
um,
Like the
uh,
WordPress and then
okay,
the other one.
okay, okay. The blogger is already there, right?
Yes, please. That's the last video
Okay, so
for the class.
by tomorrow morning you should get the WordPress also there. The WordPress.
Okay. Okay.
Right, let's
Thank you,
begin.
sir.
You're welcome. Let's begin. Today we are going to do something very simple. After today's introduction, I'll give you your reading material for the Python. Monday we start building robust systems. Today is an introductory part to Python. All what you need to know is about Python. Now, take note. Python, unlike the other programming language we've done, it's very straightforward. You don't need to get confused on Python. Once you understand or you grasp the basics, you can do a lot with Python. Note that in programming, not everything is, uh, uh, I want to say, not always like everything will be explained to you or I'll teach you everything. No, in programming, we give you the basis, you build upon it. So you just keep on practicing. Open your IDs, please. In Python, unlike C++, you call some libraries a whole lot and so forth. Or unlike HTML, you start typing the structure and so forth. In Python, you can start straightforward. You can start straightforward. So my first programming here I want to do is I want to tell the people that hello world. I just want to tell the world hello world. So I'll just go on, open my ID and type print. In Python, we use print instead of C out in C++. In Python, we use print. So I'll say print hello world. Just this. Then I will run my code. Now you can see it's here straightforward. Hello world. Just straightforward. It should come. If you're having a problem running this particular code, it means your IDE you didn't choose a correct one. It's very straightforward. Hello world. This you don't need any semicolon or colon or comma or something. Print into brackets. Then your double quotes. Then inside the double quote, you write whatever you want to write. Then you run it. So whatever ID you are using, there should be a run button on it. Then you run it. It should give you your results. You see here, my results is here. Hello world. Hello world. So I can decide to change the hello world to something else. So I can say hello people. Hello people. Very simple and straightforward. You don't need any to memorize any syntax from this. And please, any questions so far? Please, everyone, print hello world or hello something at your end. If you are facing any challenge, let me know before we move on to complex ones. You should be able to print hello world by now with your IDE. So you print another thing. So let's print. So maybe I'll say welcome to my first Python program. Very simple. You don't need any termination or any end line print. So you can see welcome to my first Python program. You should be able to be coding this. Very simple and very easy. Please try it at your end. You should be trying it along. Try it along. If you get problem, let me know. Right, very simple, straightforward and simple. Right? Any question, please? No
Sir,
question.
please can you come again?
Okay. So Andrea, what I'm trying to do is here is I'm saying Python is a straightforward programming language. So you come, you print, it's supposed to execute. Unlike C++, you have to, in fact, bring the syntax, make sure there is a semicolon, make sure there is something here, make sure that, no, this one is straightforward. And here, our first programming language, or our first syntax, our first line of code we've written in Python is hello world. And in Python, if you want to print something, unlike C++, you use cout. In Python, you are going to use print. Print into bracket your double quote, and inside the double quote, you write whatever you want to write. Then you run your program. It depends on the IDE you are using. That's the integrated development environment you are using. The editor you are using. I'm using PyCharm. PyCharm is on a Windows machine. So on a Windows laptop. So I just run it here. Then it comes, welcome to my first program language. I want you to run such program on your various IDs to see if you are able to. Please, who is facing a problem? Andrea, is it okay now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone facing a problem with printing hello world or hello, welcome to my first programming language? Right, at the end of this program, I expect, in fact, all coding students should know at least 3 programming languages. You should be proud of yourself to code in 3 languages, 3 different languages: C++, HTML, and its brother, that's the CSS. Then the ultimate Python. We should be proud in coding in 3 basic language. Okay, without you doing a computer science, you should be able to code in 3 languages. You should be proud of yourself. Right, we are moving on to the next syntax. Now, in in Python, sorry, because of the C, we just ended the C++, so it's still in my mouth. Right, the next thing we are going to do is creating variables and assigning values. You see, in C++, there was a way. Please hope everyone was able to print this one, the hello world, and those. This is just the cheapest line of code. With our first center, you should be able to print it, no problem. Okay, the next one we are going to do, I call it creating variables and assigning values. This is what it means. You see, in C++, whenever you are coming to start, you say, whenever you are coming to take an input or something, you see, you say int a, then you call you ask your user enter a number, then cin, you call a, you store it in a, then you see out the a, then you see the number will pop up. So assigning variables, how do we do it in Python? That's our next line of code we are going to write. Right, in Python, we assign variables straightforward. We can, please take the word I'm using here. We can assign variables straightforward. So for example, I can say a should be equal to 4. A is equal to 4. And I come to my next line and I'll say print, I'll say print a. Print a. Let me run my code. Right, let me bring something here first. Sign in variables. Okay. equal to unexpected indent. All right, let me change this. Who is using a different ID apart from PyCharm? Anyone using a different ID, try it. Apart from PyCharm. So I'm assigning variables without declaring any data type. Who is using a different all right, who is using a different ID apart from what I'm using, PyCharm? So you're all using PyCharm. Anyone?
I'm using a different one. Hello.
Okay, now try this code and let's see. A should be equal to, so A should be equal to 3. A should be equal to 3. Let's try and print A. Try it and let's see what your ID gives you. And tell us what you get, please.
Yeah, I typed A is equal to 3, print A, I got 3.
Yes. So in some IDs, it allows you to print it just straightforward. So that's why when I was saying, I said you can. Sometimes in certain IDs like my PyCharm, you say it's not allowing me, it's telling me unexpected indent. But you see in hers it comes. So please try in your respective IDs. Try in your respective IDs.
Mine also work.
Okay, yours also work. Who else? Try in your respective IDs. Some IDs won't work, like mine you are seeing. It will tell you unexpected, but some are going to work perfectly. Don't worry, those not working for you, we will actually dress this type of code. This is not what we'll be using, it's just illustration. So if yours is not showing like your friends, don't worry. Those using PyCharm, you have a problem with it because of your ID don't accept such. Right. Anyone else? Okay. Now those whose own comes, try another one. So we are trying to use string. So in string we will say maybe name. Let's see if this one my PyCharm will allow me. I'll say John. Please try it with your respective IDs. John, let me print. I don't know if my PyCharm will allow me to, but if it allows me, that's fine. Okay, so I'm saying name is equal to John, print name. It should print name. It doesn't allow me. Okay, wow, it has allowed me with the name, but it didn't allow me there. Please try this too. So this time we are assigning variables to actually values. So here I'm saying the name should be John. Therefore, print the name. It should print John for me. You can see it should print John for me. The meaning here is I'm saying, in fact, I've created a space called name, and in that space I have stored something. I've stored a name or string called John. Now I've come to the next line telling my ID to print this space, whatever is stored in this space. So you come here and John will be printed for you. Who couldn't run this type of, who is having a problem with running this? Okay, so another example, so let's say, I don't know, what I'm coming to tell is also an integer. I don't know, but you try for your own there. I don't know whether my PyCharm will accept. So 3.14. So I'm saying pi is equal to 3.14. Then I'm asking it to print pi for me. Let me run it and see, maybe it will come. Right, it is coming. So I stored 3 point, then my first code should come. A should be equal to 4. Print A. It should work. This should work because, okay, it's coming. So maybe I think the first one I spaced it too much. So I think spacing here is, so okay, it should work. It should work. It should work for you. So then what I was on string. So you, let's say B. Let's assign an integer to B. So I've assigned 666,777,111 to B. I'm saying B is equal to this number. Then I'm saying print B for me. Print B. I run. I should be able to get my 666,777,111. Please, any question? Okay, please, any question? Right, let's continue. So we'll move on to the next. I'm sharing my screen again. It went off, so I'm sharing. So I hope by now everyone has been able to actually code this code up to here. Now our next thing is okay, I think my screen is in now. Right, let's move on. Now we can, in Python, assigning values, we can assign multiple values to multiple variables at the same time. We can assign multiple values to multiple variables at the same time. Okay, so let's try. I can decide now, I can decide to declare about 3 variables or 3 spaces. Let me use it that way. A, B, C. Then after that, I'll be like 1, 3, 5. Then after this, I'll come and print out. So I'll say A, B, C. So here what I'm trying to do here is I've declared spaces, variables, then I have stored some values in them. Now I'm coming to print out these spaces. It should give me the variables stored in each of these respective spaces or variables. Now let me run it. This red line. Is there a problem? Please run it at your end. Your end should come. Those not using PyCharm. Let me see. Who has been able to run it? I think I'll need to download a new editor.
Yes, I've done it.
Okay, very good. Who else? Who else? I'll need to download a new editor because PyCharm, I think they are so restrictive. Who else? Who else have been able to down? Just run the code in my text editor and it should give you an output of 135. That should be the output of it. Let's see. Now it says my line. Okay, let me try and see. I think it should come now. Okay, it has come. So 135. So in Python, it allows you to actually declare variables and store values in each of these variables. So I declared 3 spaces instantaneously, then I assign values to them instantly. Now I'm able to print all the 3 of them. So here I'm printing the variables A, B, or the spaces A, B, C, and you see it is giving me the value stored in each of these variables. Now let me try and change it and see if it will come. So instead of AB, let's say AC. So I'm using ACC. So ACC, you see it has given me 155. It means I repeated the C 55. Please, any question with this and anyone who couldn't do this? Okay, I hope everyone has been able to do this. Now, in Python,
So,
yes,
in assigning the variables to values, I can see you assign the variables to 135, but in your outputs, I can see 155.
yes. Now take a look at my print. I'm printing A, C, and C. I'm not printing
Okay, okay,
A, B, yes.
okay.
So I can print A, or AAC. It should give me, this here should be 115. So let's run it.
I didn't
115.
take note.
Okay. Please, anyone with any question again? Now, we can also try it in different ways. So here I can choose to be like A should be equal to B, B should be equal to C, and C should be equal to 7. Now I'll come and print my results. So I'll be like print A, B, B, oh, Where's my comment? Okay, B, then C. Let's see how it's going to print this. So I said print A, B, and C. Since they are all equal to 8, it's going to print 8 3 times. So you see 8, 8, 8. I can decide after printing C, I can say print A and print B again. So it will print 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. As much as you increase it, it's going to print them for you. Anyone with any question, please try it. Okay, you can also do it this way. So I'm taking a variable x. So I'm saying x should be equal to y should be equal to, now I'm putting all of them in let me say in a bracket, in a curly bracket. Let's see. So now here I'm saying x should be equal to y and y should be equal to these values. X and y refers to the same list object just created, 7, 8, and 9. Now let's try something here. Then I came to the down line and I said in a bracket, curly bracket, I say 13, 8, then let me say 9 again. Okay, now let me go and print. Please print y and tell me what you got. Print y at your end and tell me what you got or what you get. Print y. The same code I've written on my screen. Write the same code in your text editor and run it. And let me know your results. What did you get?
Hello, please. I don't get the symbol beside the 8.
Okay, symbol beside the 8. There is no symbol. Which one are you talking about? Okay, so the first line, let me read it. The first line is x is equal to y is equal to, in fact, can you see it now?
So it's just 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9, yes. And the next line saying x is equal to, so in that bracket saying 13, 8, 9. Then I'm saying print y. What did you get? Who has been able to print y? What did you get for y? Anyone?
Sir,
Yes.
yeah. I had 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9. Okay, who else? Who else? Someone is having 7, 8, 9. Okay, let me do it this way. Who else is having a different answer from him? Who else is having a different answer apart from 7, 8, 9?
Okay, please, I have 7, 8, 9 too.
Okay, let me run mine. So 7, 8, and 9. Because x here. Now run x. Run x here. Run x. And tell me what you get.
Got 13, 8, 9.
Okay, this is what it is doing. When you execute it, it is taking the immediate definition of the variable. That is what is happening. You will see we first define x should be equal to y, and y is equal to 7, 8, 9. So when we run our program is going to go through the code and detect where y is and what y has been apportioned to and print it to you. Now, when you say it should run x, it's going to execute the immediate x variables. So from our print x, what's the immediate? The immediate is going to be 13, 8, and 9. We first declared x to be y, and they are equal to 7, 8, 9. Now we come to the next line and we are saying now x now refers to a different list of objects created. That's 13, 8, 9. Now when we tell our program to print x for us, it's going to issue the immediate declaration of x for us. So let me run mine. Now you see I got 13, 8, and 9. Who don't understand? Okay, now in Python, okay, we will rejoin again, please. Our class will end very soon. We will rejoin again. Kindly join very fast. We will rejoin again. Thank you.